my job.
Alright, satellites. Satellites are extremely important every day. We use them practically every day for television, GPS, weather forecast, things like that. We use them for military, environmental purposes, entertainment purposes. We use them so much, in fact, that there's over 2,500 satellites in orbit right now. This is an artist's representation of what it could look like in the near future. It doesn't look quite like that right now because we have so much space in Earth's orbit between the Earth and the Moon. But there's so many up there because we've been using them since 1957 when the Soviet Union launched Sputnik 1, which is what I have an attempted representation of right here. The second satellite was sent into space a few months later by the U.S. called Explorer 1, 1958. This sparked a space race between the U.S. and the Soviet Union, which led to more satellites being sent up and the eventual moon mission. We need satellites because we can't send radio waves around the Earth because they only travel in straight lines, and it would be very, very expensive to wire the entire Earth together, and it would be just extremely impractical. But satellites, we can send a radio wave into space to reflect off a satellite and back into another part of the Earth. We use two types of satellites, which are geostationary and polar. Geostationary will follow the Earth at the same point, at the same speed, so that it stays at the same geographical point, while polar will travel from north to south pole and take information from there. Satellites, in order to stay in space, they need to travel at 18,000 miles per hour, which put into perspective is about 5 miles per second, which is extremely fast. And they're easy to use because they primarily use solar power for all the electrical needs, and then just a little bit of fuel to stay in space. And I just believe satellites are extremely important, and we use them so much. Thank you for your time.